everybody. How are you guys all doing? Hopefully I am not feeding back on myself tonight. I had just a weird issue at the beginning of the stream, so I think we got it set now. But good to see you all. Definitely a little bit tired today. Got a long nap this afternoon, but yeah, yesterday was tiring, but rewarding. So I appreciate all you guys. Let's see who's here tonight. We got Crypto Tito, Second TL, Steven Cicero, Burn, Paddywhack Miner, Red Hawk, Less to Dog C57, E-Rock Duff, Kyle Rosa, Crypto Perks, Automatic Beats, Red Hawk. I already said Red Hawk. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash. Good to see you, sir. Galaxy 9 Synthesis, Integra Guy, Dakota Miner, Crypto Crag, Tim I Am Crypto, AC Mining, Cook 4015. Sunflower Mama is back from her trip and she is here. Canadian Miner, and I already said Crypto Crag. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. All 32 of you that are here so far. So first off, thank you to everyone that participated in the fundraiser live stream yesterday. Couldn't be happier. I knew that 10,000 was going to be a stretch goal. But yeah, we got to, in fact, let me bring that up. Give me a second. I was actually closing tabs before the stream. I know, shocker, right? But yes, I was closing tabs. So now I got to find the stream one that I have. Not that one, 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 not that one. I may just have to bring up a new tab because I got too many windows open is the problem. That is my problem. Oh, I can get rid of that. Get rid of that window. Obviously, I did not get all the way through doing it. All right. Am I back? Close the wrong window. Oops. I'm back. All right. Sorry about that. I thought I was closing some all right, now I gotta open up that other window I needed to have open that I accidentally closed. Give me 1 second, people. I thought I was closing the chat window for live, and I obviously wasn't. I was closing both of these. That wasn't good. I'll just attribute it to the fact that I'm a little tired. All right, let's bring that back up. Put that over there. Come on. That goes there, and that goes there. All right, back. Okay. Anyway, so what I was starting to say was I needed to find the windows, but I did find the windows. So on the one, hasn't moved since yesterday, 5,178.61. I expected that. That was the one that was only being done for the stream. I had the other one that I also had a Facebook marketplace, not marketplace, Facebook fundraiser link to that one as well. So I did get a few other donations as well. So that one is now up to 1,261. So we are just short of the 7,500. 7,500? No, 6,500 mark. So doing well. I, again, appreciate all of it. It's like right around 7,400. I'm just doing the math in my mind since didn't want to get the calculator out. But anyway, 6,400. I know that Dan had suggested doing a 50-50 raffle at Cypherpunk. So we'll hopefully look forward to that to help us get to our 10,000 goal, and we'll go from there. All right. If you guys have any questions for me, please tag me in the chat. I did see a few questions. Joker Miner, really? After your performance last night, you want to play poker again? Oh, I see. You're just trying to get your chips back. Got it. Understood. Anyway, yeah, I walked away with about 100,000 chips last night at the end of the night. Anyway, yeah, we played for about 2 hours last night, so it was pretty fun. Now we played Call of Duty as well, all still on that live stream. So a bunch of people, I think there were about 20 people left on the live stream at the end. So thank you to all those people that lasted until about 1:30 in the morning. All right, I know I saw some questions here. One was Pattywick Miner said, anyone got an opinion on buying 3090 versus 4070 Ti for future mining? For mining, I really like the 4070 Ti actually. Reason why I like it is because it's more efficient and it is mining's a lot cooler. So much easier to mitigate the heat. So it depends. As it does in many things, it depends. So if you're going to put it out in a shed and you're not worried about it, mining a memory intensive algorithm where the thing's going to get really hot, then maybe the 3090 is the right decision, especially considering you can probably pick a 3090 up for like $500 to $600, while a 4070 Ti is still going to be somewhere between minimum of $700 to $800. So Joker Mesh says, I got seats and got 6. Oh, you got ace after you move seats and got 6 callers. Oh, that's right. You did do pretty well on that one. I forgot about that. Yeah, and I did notice you changed seats. You were like, "No, nobody noticed." No, I noticed because I initially said, "Where'd he go?" And then I saw, but I didn't say anything. All right. So let's see. Anybody else have any questions tonight, or want me to look into something? I haven't. Galaxy Night since this says, "Great news, everyone! We survived another Monday." Yeah, this Monday was pretty chill for me. Obviously, I didn't go to work today. I'm taking the whole week off for Cypherpunk and for recovery from the stream yesterday. You think it's easy. It's not hard. I'm not saying it's hard, but it does take something out of you to be there for 12 hours straight. So but yeah, I basically picked my daughter up from the airport this morning, got home, did a few things on the computer, and went to sleep for like 3 hours. So definitely feeling better rested, but still kind of dopey. I know probably you're thinking, yeah, what else is new, right? All right. Like I said, tag me if you have any questions. Has Max okay, I'm behind in the chat. So Padwick Miner's like, has Max broken things again? Yes, I did. I did break things. Oh, that's right. You lost. LOL. Yeah, he hit a flush. I didn't remember that you actually lost. I remember my hands, but I don't remember other people's hands. So, hello, All Set Miner. Good to see you. And Gaming with Smokey Dan and Retro Mike Tech. 5090 Turbo. That's what you suggest. Then I don't think those are out yet. Anyway, and Chadwick's Racing. Good to see you, sir. And Ovalbor Tech, financial advice tech. That's you, Ovalbor. Oh, okay. So you're the one giving out financial advice now. Perfect. And some of my other regulars are here. I see S. Chang is here. All right, let me scroll back up because it jumped on me. Let's see. Yo, Joker Miner said he won 30K last night. Yeah, right around 65% of the goal. I see. You're saying it was a stretch goal. It was a self-set goal. And September's not over yet. So tends to, like, Facebook, people don't tend to donate right away. So I know that there's a couple of people. And also I found out from my sister that there were some problems with the link to the donation. She was unable to donate, so I gave her the direct link instead of through Facebook. So hopefully, and then I provided that direct link in the Facebook fundraiser page. So hopefully that will help get people to make it easier for them to donate. Okay, I guess I said the word. I see that a million times. Oh, okay, already. Ovalboard. Oh, this week only since Cypherpunk. Got it. Got it. All right. Well, let's find out what's in the news. You said you found something. Oh, there was something on Twitter about Ethereum withdrawal, like a lot.
Unknown whale alert.
Unknown whale alert. Let's do a search on that.
23 million NT transferred to base value.
Oh, it's from unknown whale alert or from whale alert?
No, they're just saying unknown whale alert.
Who is the person that actually?
9 something.
Oh, okay.
Tweeted it, but it came from CMC News.
All right. And of course it's not pulling up. See, let me just look up mine some 10. And there it is. So yeah, an unknown wallet has transferred 15,000 ETH valued at over $23 million to Gate.io. Let me click on, well, don't want the picture. I want the actual tweet. Yeah, he just took a picture of it instead of actually retweeting it. Let me see if I can find it. From CMC News. Let's try that. Show more. Okay, I give up. But anyway, that was something he took a screenshot of it instead of actually retweeting it. Not really sure why he did that. But anyway. I'm glad you brought that up, S. Chang. Yes, the solo mining result was a slight win. So that was deposited. But let me pull that up. Hobbyist sent me the results in Discord. And so let me find that real quick. Open in browser. And open in browser. Well, that's interesting. There we go. Came up really big. All right, let me do this one first. Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen. Share. Bring into the scene. There we go. So there is the first one. Came very close, 99%. You ain't first, you're last. So that one we did not hit on. But this one we did. We hit 3 times on this one. So overall of the 100, so this one was like 5205 and this one was 5205. That's the amount that was invested, and we got 106.31 out. So still about $4 more than we would have gotten, 4% more than if we hadn't done that, or if Hobbyist hadn't done that. So anyway, thank you to Hobbyist. He deposited $106.20. Well, it came out to be $106.20. Not sure why it was 106.31. Whatever, doesn't matter. Appreciate the donation, and it came out on the positive side, which is what we were hoping for. So that was a good thing. All right, let me get back to the chat. and see if there were any other questions. Oh, it wasn't just dodgy Vitalik. It wasn't probably Vitalik, but he had lost control of a wallet, was the rumor. So maybe this is related to that. I don't know as far as the amount of ETH that was transferred. Or maybe it's just somebody looking to cash out. Something that we don't know. Vortex said Panda's the new 7 whale now. Yeah, he's got a lot of Radeon 7s, that's for sure. Was I the only one disappointed that there wasn't a code 43 on at least one of those 7s just to see his reaction? I'm glad there weren't any code 43s, Panda. I'm glad there weren't. But I have to admit, I was like, I know that code 43 means pretty much there's no coming back, unfortunately. But anyway, it would have been entertaining. I will say that would have been entertaining. Twatter is the 18 plus. Obviously, I'm catching up on the chat. So Overboard Tech, so who here? Please put a 23 because this is Chicago and that's Michael Jordan's number. Put a 23 in the chat if you are going to Cypherpunk. Because I'm looking forward to meeting a bunch of you guys. So Second TL said, when are you making your trip to Florida? I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon. I arrive at around 8:30 p.m. Tomorrow. Yes, this time, Geek of All Trades, it turned out for the better. Now, for the record, the chat was the one that voted to gamble. Just saying, it was up to all the people in the live stream as to what to do. I don't think he came home with the Rona variant. I hope he didn't come down with the that variant. The real financial advice comes from the general. No. Yeah. Let's see here. What else do I see here? You all want the worst for me. I don't. It was just I was so conflicted, Panda. I was so conflicted. I wanted them all to work for you, but just for views, think about it. You could have changed the title going, dang it. Think about how many more views you would have gotten if one of them actually code 43. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, okay. So you're in Florida already. Wow. I know that Mining King's already there as well. So Dan Rugg Cypher is going to be there. Let's see who else. Toxic Miner put 21, so I'm guessing that means no. Obviously, Geek of All Trades is going to be there. Vortex is going to be there. Well, he just said that. All these people with the wrong numbers. Kyle Rosa, 32. Are you not going to be there? Is that like the opposite of 23? Dan Rugg Cypher. All Set Miner's going to be there. Yeah. Geek of All Trades, it's like breathing through a wet sock. Yeah. I'm not really prepared for the heat, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Not like it's not been hot in Chicago like 2 months ago, but yeah. You haven't really missed anything because this is probably going to be a relatively short stream. Jean-Francois Abin, if I'm saying that correctly. No, I have not talked about Ben Armstrong getting arrested in Texas. I did not know that that's what happened. I know that he's trending. What was that? Our mama is a real humanitarian. She just basically said, leave him in jail. He's a jerk. Let's see here. Come on, there's got to be some news. Let's see. Arrested. Yeah, I'm not seeing where he was arrested. Well, here's breaking news. Oh, there it is. I got it. Breaking. Brent Armstrong, formerly known as BitBoy, has been arrested by police while live streaming his attempt to get his Lamborghini back after it was seized by authorities. Oh, that's pretty funny. Wow, I wonder if that live stream is still active. Let me look. I gotta see. That would be pretty funny if it was still like on his channel. Ben Armstrong. There's Ben Armstrong. Let's see. Streamed 9 hours ago. Here, let me go to live. Yeah, I wonder if they deleted it because that was 9 hours ago, but the news came out 1 hour ago. Hold on, mute that. I'm gonna fast forward on this to see if he actually gets arrested at the end of the stream. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm sure it's all over Twitter. That is, shall we say, not surprising. The guy keeps spiraling out of control. That's really what it comes down to. Yeah, he does need help. Anyway, so I did find that, but for some reason, hopefully, it says excellent connection, but now hopefully you guys can all see me. On our end, it's spinning. All right, is the stream still okay, guys? I just see up there.
Yeah, but that's what you're trying to do. You're still live.
Okay, yes. All right. For some reason, our replay is not doing anything, and you can see me trying to play this video is not doing anything. So I do not know what's happening with that. Very strange. Let me do another refresh and see what happens. All right. Well, we'll see what happens with that. I'm going to undo that since that's not really doing anything. Oh, of course, now that I did that, it came back. So let me see if I can do that again. I have a feeling you saying that does somebody have the replay of him getting arrested? Oh, Crypto George is reporting on it now. All right, well, it seems like my video seems to be mostly good. Crypto George. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, under Cryptos R Us. All right, I'm bringing that up. Ads. Oh, he had to put the phone down. Wow. I'm just looking to see if he's got oh, he just went live. Oh, so Borovic.eth has the replay. Let me look him up. Twitter. Thank you, Crypto Crag. Starbucks coffee fund for the road. Safe travels. Much appreciated. Borovic. Yeah, I know. ETH. Let me see if I can find. You would think it'd be like one of his latest posts. Oh, there it is. Let's expand that. All right, let me pause that and then let me share it. That is quite interesting. Share system audio. All right, let me rewind it. Oh, shared it. Add to scene. There we go. Sorry, guys. Let me start that over.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, do me a favor?
Yep.
Hey, stop.
Hey, how's it going?
Stop.
Oh, him?
Stop.
Oh, stop. I couldn't
You
hear.
have a weapon on you.
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
So.
I have one in my vehicle, but I do not have a weapon on me.
Okay.
Okay.
Do me a favor. Take out your whatever. Fanny pack.
Now, I'm sorry. I reached too fast. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay.
Put your phone down.
Okay.
Put your phone down.
Okay. I'll put the phone down. Okay.
Put the phone.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Put the phone down.
Put the fanny pack down.
Okay.
What's going on?
What's going on? This man inside of this house.
Actually, he's gonna check you real quick.
100 underline choice. Thank you for the 99-cent super chat, Retro Mike.
Okay. Yep. No weapons. No
Where
weapons.
in the car is your gun?
It's in the back seat.
Back seat?
Yep.
Is anybody else in the car?
Yes. It's in the car.
Who's in the car? Who?
What's that?
Who's in your car?
Who's in my car?
Yes.
Okay. Let's
Who's in your car?
Oh, and it started spinning again. What are you gonna do? Well, I'm not sure if he's arrested for trying to steal his Lamborghini, but most likely yes.
Cassie's in my truck.
All right, Cassie.
Cassie's in my truck. My wife knows that we're here, by the way. She knows we came to do this. But my wife is aware. So we're live on YouTube right now.
Okay.
We got about 2,500 people watching. So Cassie is a girl I had an affair with. She's involved in this situation with me and this guy here. My wife knows. We were just at my daughter's tennis.
Wow. Talking way too much. Trying to talk his way out of it. That ain't gonna happen. Anyway, very, very interesting. Obviously, with how dark it is, obviously, yeah, happened very, very recently. Very, very recently. Alrighty. Well, news at 11. There'll probably be more updates on, yeah. Yankees like upskirt shot. Nice. Yeah, that probably wasn't his best look. Anyway, who was that? That is Ben Armstrong, who used to be BitBoy, or previously known as BitBoy. Anyway, yeah, 100% innocent for sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're right, Crypto Crag. That dude is just unhinged. He is told to say the right things. He says the right things, and then when his advisors and such are no longer around, he does stupid shit like that. Unreal. I used to think that, I used to like watching him a long time ago, and then he just got like, I don't know, clickbaity. He started getting into things that he knew was gonna, well, he thought were gonna just make him money, as opposed to being what got him popular, which was just talking about crypto and the news on crypto and things like that. So yeah, definitely got too big for his britches, no question. Thank you for being an anchor in the crypto community. Too many crazies. Well, thanks, appreciate that. All right, let's see who else. Good evening, Patrick Guyan. Good to see you, sir. Again, for those people that are late coming, give me a 23 in the chat if you are going to Cypherpunk. So far, I don't think I saw any surprises. But yeah, Retro Mike, thank you for the super chat. I know I said that before, but I didn't. It was in the middle of that, so yeah, Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't sharing the screen before, but thanks for the heads up, Tech Man. Appreciate it. So yeah, chump change. Evidently, BitBoy was attempting to get his Lamborghini back and got arrested. That's the story I heard. Alrighty. Let's just catch up on the rest of the chat. You hadn't even heard of him before all this drama, and I've been in crypto for like 6 years. You had never heard of him, really? Oh wow. Like I said, I like 2 years ago, I stopped watching him probably a little bit less than 2 years ago, because that's when he started to go crazy. Crypto Frank will be there. That'll be awesome to meet you, Crypto Frank. And again, thank you for all the support yesterday. It is very much appreciated. Oh, Burn, I feel you. I never heard of FTX at all before it erupted. I had heard of FTX just because of all the commercials. Retro Mike Tech says, never trust a guy with a Lambo. That coming from the guy that has a Maserati. So there you go. Anyway, and let's see. Trillion Capital says the crypto universe needs a cleansing, and this marks a good start and a new renaissance. Yeah, there's good people in the crypto community, so I think there's more good people than there are bad. So I think, yeah, I mean, even the ones that I don't necessarily agree with kind of how their channels have gone, I still don't think are bad people. It's just they're struggling to get by in a bear market. And people think, oh yeah, we know crypto is going to be in a bear market, but they forget that YouTube goes into a bear market as well, and views go way down. Trust me. I mean, I used to have regularly 90 people. I only have 62 tonight, which is absolutely fine. I know that it's crypto right now is less interesting than it will be in about a year. About a year from now, it'll be double that number easily on my Monday night live streams. I predict, because that's when everybody's going to be more eager. I look at, so there is a weathercaster in Chicago, Mike Kaplan. He does a bunch of Facebook lives. Well, when do you think his Facebook lives like blow up? Every time there's predicted tornadoes. I mean, during regular Facebook lives, he has less than 1,000 people. Probably really less than 500 people. But when there's really severe weather, oh, it absolutely blows up to like 5 to 10,000 people watching. So yeah, and same thing with winter weather. If there's going to be a lot of snow, same thing, or really, really cold temperatures, all of those things cause more people to watch because it's more interesting. Crypto is more interesting when it's going up. So yeah, when it starts going up, people will come back to the content. Amplifier Gaming says, I feel like crypto won't be as hyped as it was in the previous bull run. I disagree. I think it'll be more hyped because there'll be more people that will be looking at it, be more well known. You have all these people that will be going into or be exposed to crypto with these exchange traded funds, ETFs. And so with that, yeah, I really think there's going to be more viewers, and that's in my opinion. Time will tell. We'll see. And finally, all day today, I've only had 1 out of my 4 Vast rigs rented, and finally, this one behind me just got rented. I heard it ramp up. Yeah, I'm not really sure why, but yeah, I'd had 3 out of the 4 of my Vast rigs rented consistently, and then today was like boom, only 1 of them was rented. And the funny thing about it is it's the 3070, and it's being rented at a relatively high price for a 3070. It's at 7.1 cents per hour. Yeah, my 3090s and my 14070 were not rented for most of the day. Retro Mike Tech, never forget that your bear market viewers is your core audience. I do not forget that. I absolutely do not forget that. I know that all of you that are watching right now are my core audience, and I appreciate you all. So yes, that's a really great point, Retro Mike. Really great point. Yeah. Amplifier Gaming says the people that bought too heavy in the previous bull run will be turned away. Some yes, but I don't think so. I think people that bought heavy in the previous bull run, I think will sell as the market goes up. I think they will add a little bit more resistance on the way up. I think people are holding in the hopes of getting their money back. And so those people that may have bought in the 40s and 50,000, I think when we get to 60, 70, 80,000, they are going to provide significant headwinds in order to go to higher levels that we didn't have in previous bull runs. Automatic beats, first time viewer here. Sure. Yeah. Well, welcome automatic beats. And for those first time viewers that are actually first time viewers, yeah, that's anyway, that's funny. But anyway, I'm glad to hear that thing finally getting rented. But I mean, I know that there's going to be times with that. It's not like regular mining. You're going to have times where you're going to have them all rented and then some that aren't. Wait a minute. What? I never heard the price of the new S21. The new S21 is $5,000. That's insane. Are you sure? 5,000 or 50,000? Now, thank you, Tech Man, for the super chat. Diamond hands prevail. Yes, I agree. I'm gonna have to see if I can find where that price was. Like I said, I know it got announced, but I never heard the price. All right, and then Amplifier Gaming says, with ETH going to proof of stake, GPU mining will never be the same. And that was probably one of the most profitable and affordable ways to start mining crypto. Agreed. It won't ever be the same. The previous bull run to that, while it was profitable for GPU miners, yeah, I wouldn't expect that we will have profitability return to the same levels. It was crazy. Now, with that said, why did it get that crazy? It was a twofold effect. One, obviously, you had ETH going to as high levels of it as it did, but again, there were headwinds where you could not readily get the hardware. There were significant shortages. Holy crap. 47.25. She just pulled it up for the Bitmain S21. Well,
250
terahash. Yeah. I thought it was only 200, but whatever. Wow. Yeah, wow. That'll definitely drive the price down on S19s. That's for sure. I can't even imagine what S19s are going to be selling for now. Anyway, so yeah, going back to what I was talking about, yeah, it probably won't be to the same levels, but it will, still think, return to profitability. There will still be, we'll still get into the point where we have shortages again. You have NVIDIA, which is directing more of its product development and actual products themselves being more AI related than consumer, and directing their production with TSMC to be more directed towards those products because that's a lot more profitable to them. And I also see that pricing will continue to go up significantly because of AI. The only way that it makes sense for NVIDIA to make more consumer GPUs is if they increase the price. Otherwise, why, with an endless supply of demand currently for AI graphics cards, why wouldn't they direct more production to that when it'll help them make them more money and get ahead of others that are also trying to compete in that space? Yeah, people criticize NVIDIA for being money grubbing. That is the private sector, people. Their goal is to make a profit and make as much money as possible. And what does that mean? That means charging what the market will bear. That's what it means. It's in corporate law, actually, which is, if you are a public company, and not private sector, but public sector, if you are a public company, It is the responsibility of the board of directors and the CEO to maximize shareholder profit. And how do they do that? They do that mainly through making more money. And that means directing more development dollars towards those items. So does it suck for us gamers and GPU miners? Yeah, it does. I like buying consumer GPUs as opposed to AI type of products because they're easier to resell. And that's the bottom line for me anyway. Retro Mike Tech says, at least say it right. Have a ning ning ning. Have an ning. That's what he said. Anyway. Yeah, the bond market is saying no rate cuts till Q2 2024. Remain online and solvent until then, and those who do will make out well. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, we're kind of splitting hairs as far as trying to figure out exactly when they're going to start to cut rates. I kind of agree with you. I don't know. It might be towards the end of Q1. I think by the time we get to the end of January, I'm trying to remember when QDP comes out. But I think it will show in January that we will have reached recession levels where we'll have the two previous quarters will be reducing the size of be negative QDP. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking end of Q1, but either way you look at it, the first part of next year is when the government, I believe, will have to start do quantitative easing through various measures, which include reducing the rates. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. And TCTCU know as well as I do, that all depends. If the government decides to put in a whole bunch of stimulus because people have lost jobs, it's going to extend that inflation further. So let's hope that people make smart decisions with as far as that goes. I'm sure there's probably going to be some stimulus, but hopefully people will keep it to a minimum, not to crazy levels as they've gotten to in the past. All right. And then said, Crypto Frank said, never try, but I'll throw it on one if the rigs, where is that full? Crypto Frank, where is that? Which one are you gonna? We said you're gonna throw it on one. What are you gonna throw on one? I missed the whole lead up to that. Oh, throw brains on it and you're in the money. Oh, S9T 110 is now below $1,000. Wow. That's amazing. I know just a little bit ago they were selling for like between 1,500 and 2,000, I think. Yeah. Miner Bros has it for 5,400. Wow. Wow. That's kind of amazing. Now I know why farms have been trying to liquidate their S19s to put in S21s just because they're so inexpensive. Sounds like they're trying to as competition kind of leads you to, they're probably putting the price out there so that it is extremely not even just competitive, but kills the competition to drive them out of business. And you know, it's like you either kill the competition or you make them bleed, meaning you put things at such a level that they have to drive their prices down so far to compete where they can't be profitable. So we'll see. Am I buying anything right now? Not. I'll be buying little things, but not big things. I do want to get 2 more AI rigs up and running, but I'm going to use existing hardware. Well, I did just buy a microphone for, let me have that. Sunflower Mama just picked it up off the desk when you asked that, but I did buy a microphone for the ZV1 for taking to And I started thinking about, like, really debating whether to do it, like, just for the one trip. I was like, should I buy it? Should I not? And then I'm like, Sunflower Mama can use this with her GoPro. She could have used it with her with the video she just did, and it would have made the sound better. So I was just like, yes, it would have. It would have made the sound better. It was not. Anyway, yeah, it. So I was just thinking, well, yeah, this would be definitely something we can use. It's very small. I mean, you know, size of my hand, very small. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving that a shot. Actually, right after this, I'm gonna take the camera out off the stand and move the settings to more of a vlog type of setting, so that's ready to go for Wednesday. So anyway, coming prepared. I actually got all my batteries right in front of me. I got the charger, the 512 gigabyte SD card, 64 as a backup. Got this I've had, like a remote, you know, something to hold the camera with. So anyway, going back to the original question is, are you buying anything? I bought the mic. That was the latest thing I bought. But as far as getting the 2 new rigs up and running, I will need to buy some memory, hard drives, and power supplies. Those are really the 3 things I'll have to buy. But that's minimal. And 1 motherboard I'll have to buy, although that one will be kind of interesting because I need to find a motherboard that will be compatible with a 10th gen Intel processor. So we'll see about that. But anyway, as far as ASICs, not an ASIC guy. I have thought about it, you know, sending one to Terra, but at the present time, no, I am not buying anything currently. Let me catch up on chat. Yes, I know. I probably said it like 3 times. Yeah, in one sentence. Yeah. See, Steven Cicero says it was a very good video, very informative. That is not it. She is so critical of herself. It was a very good video. Editing was especially good. Oh, Retro Mike said shades, Sunflower Mama. Lots and lots of shades of lipstick. Duh. Oh, right. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was, but anyway, she's too hard on herself. I thought it was extremely informative, had some very good information in it. Is Mining King actually here? Oh, Joker Miner. What are you, Yoda? Buy a Mining King Vast IA workstation. I did. Yeah, it'll be much smaller than Mining Disrupt. The venue's a lot smaller too. So I look at it as being more of an intimate setting type of thing, where a lot more people, you know, the people that you might want to talk to will be, I would think, more approachable. But I wasn't at Mining Disrupt, so I don't know for sure. I'm looking forward to it though. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash says, oh, I see. Important topic though. A lot of people want to know about that stuff. Oh.
I was like, yeah, but it's full of depressing cancer shit.
Oh, it is not. Her Facebook page is not full. Oh, her YouTube channel. Yeah. Yeah. Crypto Craig with a $23.45 super chat. Very much appreciated. I have to beat Retro Mike. Starbucks fund incoming. Appreciate it. May not be Starbucks, but it'll definitely be coffee. Some sort of coffee. I don't like the burnt flavor of Starbucks coffee. I drink my coffee black. Yeah. Dan Rug Cypher, I'll be located at the bar. I probably won't be located at the bar. I probably will be, I don't know, somewhere where we can buy our own beer and just have a few beers together, and that's it. TCTC, be careful which one you walk into. Yes, I heard that as well. I will not repeat that. Nitro, all about the nitro. What nitro? Are you back talking about cars? Oh, yeah, he was talking about cars, it looks like. Robert Burton, I'm here to disrupt your AMA. Have you seen BitBoy got arrested live on YouTube an hour ago? Yes, we actually replayed the video. Yeah, it was, yeah, interesting. I'm sure there'll be more to come on that. Yeah, I am not, I don't drink much. I will have maybe 2 beers. That's it. So yeah, I'm not going to get shit-faced. I will not get, no, I never reason like taking that as a challenge. No. Nope. Let's see. Yeah, TechMan told us. What was that?
They're gonna try to roofie you.
No, it better not. Somebody said they're gonna try to roofie me. You better not. It's Casey in the car. Who's Casey? Oh, that's the woman that he cheated with? Interesting. Very interesting.
He said his wife knew they were there.
Yeah. The best coffee is the kind you don't have to make. That's debatable. That's debatable. I love it when my wife makes coffee that I don't have to make, but it's our coffee from our coffee machine. I like our coffee, but second best is me making it and having that coffee. So financial failure. No, I win. Get an Irish coffee or two. Financial failure, $25 super chat. Very much appreciate that. Trump Chain says he wouldn't say who was in the car. They asked him like 4 times. Yeah, I didn't see I was kind of half watching because I was trying to get my stream together. What's the best coffee you ever had? Honestly, coffee, most coffee is good if it's made properly. Fresh ground, properly roasted, Arabica.
Because I'm switching up on you like every single time.
I know, and it's all good. It tastes slightly different, but they're all good. So, I don't know. It's make sure that it's at the proper temperature when it's being brewed. That's the other part of it. A lot of the commercial cheap coffee makers don't get the water hot enough, so you get more of the bitter taste through. So, yeah, and he said it to YouTube with a huge. My wife knows she's with me. Blah blah. Yeah. Oh, I'm buffering. That's not good. It says excellent connection. Oh yeah, I can see it buffering a little bit. I saw it on mine, but alrighty. Well, guys, I have been going almost an hour. Didn't think I'd even go this long. Appreciate you guys all being here. Next Monday, I'm sure I will have a lot more to talk about. I'm just kind of all talked out after yesterday. I should have actually supplied the links to, and I'll actually put them in the description eventually. All right, let me actually just put them here. These are going to be the links for if anybody didn't get a chance to donate yesterday that wants to donate. Let me provide those links. And this one first. This is the one that was, I put 5,000 towards 2 charities. And so this 5,000 was fully met. And the other one still has a way to go. That is not the screen I want. But I want that screen. There we go. And then the link. There we go. And this one I'm going to pin. So, okay. Now let's see who else, who just tagged me. Crypto Crag said, bring the link with you to Cypher. Give it. Anyway, that one is a qualified anyway. Yes. I know. Not surprised. Not surprised. I love Demi. You mean Demo? I love Demo as well. I didn't look to see what my payout was today, but make a QR code for people to scan it at Cypher.
That's a great idea.
That is a great idea. It's too late for a t-shirt. Yeah, it's definitely too late for a t-shirt. But that is a great idea. I can get it on my phone. I just probably just need to go to a QR code maker with the website address. It'd be easy. Oh, is it? Had no idea. Had no idea. I did. But he was still scrambling with some things, so he has not donated yet. But we'll talk. I mean, obviously I'm gonna see him quite a bit over the next week. So yeah. He was under no pressure to say what he did. So I believe that he will. So we'll see. So all right. All right. So that is all for tonight. Again, appreciate you guys all being here. Sorry, it was a little boring tonight. But we will see you again next week. Oh, Crypto Crag with the $5 super chat. Thanks for having a mining stream and not all vast distributed compute. We love mining discussion. I know, but mining's not profitable, but AI is. And the way we had this discussion yesterday, the thing about AI is that it's getting ready for proof of useful work. So as second TL kind of coined this, was like, you're doing the homework. We're all doing the homework to figure out like what's going to be the best setup. How do we set up all those types of things? For instance, right now, that one behind me, have no idea why, but that GPU is in PCIe 3. It's only 8 lanes instead of 16. I need to go into the BIOS and double check the BIOS settings on it. Of course, now it's running. I wasn't going to do it before the trip anyway. I'll do it when I get back. But it's getting things ready. It's working out the kinks for when proof of useful work, whoever really comes through with it, whether it be Clore, Flux, or any of the others that are even smaller than those. Dynex is kind of different, but so it's not really it's more of a mining setup than it is a AI setup type of thing as far as proof of useful work. But it's the homework. It's the homework to get us ready. So and to get us all set up. So Retro Mike Tech, what did he say? Mining is very profitable with the right analysis / tools. I mean, yeah, it's definitely profitable, especially if you focus on driving your cost of power down. Otherwise, you're better off buying the crypto instead of mining it. As far as from a profit perspective, you want to support a project because you feel strongly about it. You want to help provide security to it. Hey, that's fine. But if we're just talking about profitability, and the other part of it is that by moving some of this compute power away from mining, it does make it more profitable for those people that are still mining, as opposed to bringing in new hardware. I don't think there's a lot of new hardware being deployed for AI. I think that there's a lot of there is obviously some, but I think there's more mining hardware that's being redirected, which I think is a good thing for miners because that will help make things more profitable, in my opinion. Wow, you guys are not letting me go, which is fine. Ted said it might be sharing the. I know. I thought of that. It's not. It has dedicated lanes for both the M.2 as well as the PCIe, the first PCIe slot. I actually looked that up because that's what I was wondering. I thought, oh, that's probably it. And it's like, nope. Has all those lanes available. So that's definitely not the. Oh, wow. You're asking me to. Yar tries this. Asks me, what's the best crypto in the future? it's obviously impossible to say. I mean, yesterday, DJ Mines asked a number of us, what would you invest $19,000 in? And I split it. And it's a difference between the best or the best return. And you have to look at some projects. I'd say the two that I probably feel the strongest about right now would be Solana and Cardano. Those two, I think, have been pushed way down and really have some good things happening with them. So those are the ones that I'm looking for. I do not currently have a position in Solana, but I do have a position in Cardano. So just for full disclosure, Georgie asked me, what motherboard is it? It is an Asus Prime B450M-A, I think is what it's called. Trust me, I looked up the manual, looked at they have like it's kind of like a flow chart type of thing, where it shows like where everything's hooked up to, where the lanes are coming from the CPU, has notes on it that say, oh yeah, if you have this, you're not able to use these SATA ports. If you use the second M.2, which obviously it's a micro board, it doesn't have a second M.2, but if you use the second M.2, it takes up, and it's a NVMe, then it takes away this PCIe slot. Yeah, that's disabled, things like that. Those are all in that manual. And from what I can tell, it's not. So one of two things I will look at is look at the BIOS settings, because it might be set in bifurcate mode right now, like 8x8 mode, as opposed to just 16x by itself. I don't know what it defaults to, but it might be doing auto and sensing it wrong. So I'll put it in the 16 slot if I can get to that setting, and then also possibly updating the BIOS. So I think it's a BIOS issue at this point. Yeah, very true. TCTC said, very true. Remaining still mining while others switch to AI has certainly been advantageous for yields. And that's, yeah. And like I said, I think that helps more hardware be deployed. And I think that's a good thing overall, in my opinion. Earthsed said it might need a BIOS update, as the early 5000 series CPU BIOS were full of problems. That's probably true, because it's a B450 and I have a 5950X in it. So yeah, you guys are along the same actual thought process that I had. So yeah, those are going to be the things I'm looking at. Right now it's working, and it didn't seem to be affecting its rentability. What's interesting is this one was set up before the one I have set up in the basement. They're both 3090s. One has a 16 lane PCIe 4 16 by setup with a 5600X. And this one is set up with a 5950X. People haven't really been using the processor for mining or anything. So it's not like that. I didn't get it for that. I got it because that's also running Flux nodes on it as well. But this one's being rented more, even though it has a PCIe 3.0 8 by setup as opposed to a PCIe 4.0 16 setup. So go figure. Paduac Miner said, with your B450, have you had to update the wake up settings in BIOS? Mine kept going to sleep and needed all those enabled to stay active. I haven't had that issue, but I generally take away all power control settings so that it can't be put to sleep. Also, with the setup that I've used with Vast, there's a command which you don't allow, that basically says you can't put the whole thing to sleep. So I haven't had that. Google Fluxoween, please. Oh, I know what that is. So Fluxoween is the day that they will be taking the snapshot for the 10th parallel asset. And as far as when they will distribute that parallel asset, they have not announced. Hopefully they will announce that at Cypherpunk? I would imagine they probably would. If not, I'll ask the question. So, but looking forward to that. It's coming up before the end of the year is when the distribution is scheduled. They've definitely said that. So we'll see. We shall see. Wait a minute, 4%. Oh yeah, 4% return. So yeah, I would expect with that snapshot coming, there will be upward pressure on the price of Flux. But we'll see. Time will tell. Usually coming into these snapshots, the price of Flux goes up, and then shortly after it goes down. Because people buy in to increase the amount of Flux in their wallets, and then afterwards sell it because they've gotten that 4%. So if you are thinking about doing that, now is the time to do it before we start really getting that increase in price. Let's see. Georgie says, Dan has said publicly it will be distributed in Q1. Yeah, Q1 2024. Oh, I thought he had said Q4 2023. May have gotten that wrong. So, okay, so I guess it's Q1 2024. Everybody talks about the price of Flux, and honestly, it doesn't really affect anything. The only thing it might affect is their ability to maybe pay their people if they're paying them out in Flux. I don't know how their finances are set up. But, if the price of Flux could be affecting, the finances of the company that is actually doing the development. But, it being low or not. Yeah.
Did you know BitBoy's 40 years old?
No, I did not. I guess BitBoy's 40 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, he looks old.
Holy shit. And he got booked.
And he got booked.
Yeah.
Alrighty. What was the charge?
It doesn't say.
Oh man. No charges. No charges. He was booked. Ben Armstrong was booked. Alrighty. Well, now I am 10 minutes, 15 minutes past when I said I was going to stop. So, alrighty, before anybody asks any more questions, I'm going to sign off. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. All 61 of you that are left, well, it was pretty much stable around here. So again, appreciate you guys all for being here, and I will see you next Monday. General is out.